we've realised the puzzle is, I think I know what picture it is, but it's Kyle so far. So at least day 1 and 2 are done now. On that note, welcome to Vlogmas day 3. I literally just got you off. Kyle's just popped out. He's come back with the microwave. For some reason the camera just completely cut off, but microwave's in. Let's move it back a bit. Those on top. Finally have a microwave and in a cupboard, which is quite cool.
Microwave rice.
Yay!
Popcorn.
Huh?
You can make it dinner.
You know what main reason I think we've needed to use it is popcorn. And reheat dinners, to be fair.
Yeah.
Kyle normally cooks like both meals for me and him when he's got work in the afternoon, so then I just reheat it, it's just easier. But it's really difficult to reheat on a hot because everything sticks. Whereas I can now just chuck it in the microwave. That's a good shot of you if you cook. Let me adjust it. That is really too low, it needs to come up like that. There you go. Otherwise it will get on your top part. You've got a big pocket for all your...
Angry Patch.
Huh?
We do it.
All of your utensils.
We'll just put that in there, will I?
Could do. I am just about to get myself ready to go to my dentist appointment. I have a whitening review today. It's not a very long appointment. I am presuming we will just be going over the progress of my whitening, but I thought I would make myself look a little bit more lively. I think I look very dull in the winter. I just want to bring some life to my eyes again, so I'm just going to pop some concealer, although this looks a quite bright shade. I'm just going to dollop a little bit of the darker one in there too. I just think my eyes need a bit of life. I use the shades Vanilla and Custard from NARS. I mainly use the custard in the summer when I'm tanned, and the vanilla is when obviously I'm a bit paler. However, I'm kind of in between the two at the moment, so I've kind of got to mix them. I just feel like instantly it just brightens my under eye. It makes me look a little bit more awake. I'm a bit bummed at myself that I booked this appointment for when I did, because normally I book my dentist appointments around Kyle's rota, so when we travel there we can actually like do something whilst we're up there, go on a walk or something, because it is about an hour's drive, hour and a half I guess if the traffic's a bit mental. But obviously I've booked it when Kyle's at work, so I am travelling up solo today, and it will literally be me going in and out. So it feels like a slight waste that I've scheduled it for this time, but you know, things happen. At least then the appointment is done, out the way. Okay, that's a bit better. I look a bit more lively. I'm just going to pop some powder underneath my eyes now just to set that. I do really want to get some powder puffs because I think that would work a lot better than the brush, and I'd probably waste less product too. Okay, concealer done. I have got powder all down my arm. Can you see that? It actually doesn't look as bad on camera than what it does in person. And it's all down my legging too. I don't feel like the camera is picking that up. Can you see that? Around here? That's great. Let's just brush that off. Oh my gosh. I am getting this powder everywhere. I need to sort out my powder pot somehow. There's so much powder in the lid when I show it upside down that every time I screw the lid on, there's powder goes all over the floor. It's such a waste. I am gonna add just a very small touch of bronzer just to bring some colour to my face. And I add a tiny, tiny bit kind of to the end of my nose. There we go. And I am going to add just a little bit of blush. I use Bumpy Ride from NARS, it's my favourite one. It has a very, very slight shimmer to it, but I think it's just like the perfect pinky nude. Do you know when you do your makeup kind of in a rush and in bad lighting I feel like when I look in the mirror, this is not going to be blended at all. I am going to do nothing to my eyebrows. I just wanted to put some colour back in my face. I'll tell you what, one thing that Vlogmas is making me keep on top of is charging my batteries. I have had to charge every single one of them since yesterday. I feel like I am constantly taking one out and put it on charge and swapping them. I'm just going to claw clip my hair up a bit and tuck these hairs that are growing. They've got so long that even if I tuck them behind my ear now, they kind of just poke themselves back out, so I use a little clip just to pop them back. There we go. Look a little bit more back to life now. I'm gonna do a spritz of perfume. Always put it in my hair, I don't know why. I made the very silly mistake of not putting my phone on charge. So it's on 34% and it's on charge and I need to leave in 15 minutes. Probably not going to get a lot of charge there, and I don't have a USB port in my car, so getting there is going to be fun. I do pretty much know the way, but I like to have the sat-nav on in case I need a little bit of reassurance. I use Waze, so if you don't use the app, it's kind of a more live, updated version of a sat-nav. It tells you if there's speed cameras, it tells you if there's accidents, it tells you that there's something on the road. So I like to use the app, but I mean, if I can't have it on the way there, I'd much prefer to have it on the way back, because I think it might be a bit busier on the way back. I'm going to be hitting late work traffic. I think what makes that even better, so I was just saying that I haven't put my phone on charge. I just put it on charge before I did my makeup and the charger wasn't even turned on. I've just arrived and with 15 minutes to spare, I will update you once I come out. That was actually a very good visit. So we're both quite happy with my whitening, gonna continue to do it. So they've gone really well. We did some very mild filing to my two front and bottom two teeth. There was a very small difference, but it's also made a very big difference at the same time. We're now on the talks of composite. Now, I do not want to do it. I've got a picture that'll also pop on screen. It does look really good, and I think it's to this tooth here. As you can see, it's got that gap, but with this is what it would kind of look like. It was a very quick, like rough idea of what it would look like. But yeah, overall, very good visit. We're on the road to a finish now. So if I don't want composite on that tooth, then I'll just get my retainers ordered and then I'll be done. Now it's for the journey home, which I'm not looking forward to because I think I'm gonna get stuck in work traffic. I've just edited up this vlogmas that you've just watched, and I thought it'd actually be worth mentioning. When I said that I don't have a USB port in my car, I actually do have a USB port in my car, so I could have taken my charger, made it home with plenty of battery. I didn't really use the sat-nav, to be honest, which was lucky. I am going to message my dentist and say no to the composite because it's just not in question. It's such a financial commitment. I think any risks of it going wrong, it's very spenny. Also, I'm so happy with my teeth. I really don't want to start altering and playing with them because I feel like once you start, it's just a spiral to just end up tweaking up others, and it becomes this, it's just not worth it. I really am happy with my teeth. This is a very short vlogmas. There are going to be days where the video is significantly shorter because there's just not as much going on in the day, and that means that the video is going to be shorter. I feel like it's actually quite nice because you get a range of longer videos, some short videos. I feel like it's quite nice to have the option if you want to tune in or out for the long or short ones. I have actually been playing on my party box for the last hour. This is my child. I absolutely love this speaker. I think I probably peed my neighbours off just a smidge though. I tried to be as respectful and not too loud, but I'm still figuring out the volume of the music against the mic and how loud the mic is, but I've had some fun. I've filmed some bits for my TikTok, but I'm not sure they're going to be the best because, like I just said, I'm still kind of getting used to it. So I feel like the volume may not be very good. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go upstairs now and have a look at them. But I thought I would end this vlogmas here. Apologies if you were expecting a longer video, but this is how it's going to roll through December. There are going to be some long ones and there's going to be some short ones. I have a very exciting weekend planned, and next week actually, so there will be some lovely content coming your way. I'm not saying any more because I cannot wait for Saturday. It's Wednesday tomorrow, so we're already halfway through the week, so we've got 2 more days until the weekend. I honestly can't tell you how excited I am, and when the weekend arrives you'll know why. So I really hope you enjoyed the shorter video. Anyone that's following my Invisalign or teeth journey or has been tuning into my videos because they're interested in maybe getting them done themselves, here is the long-awaited update. I finally gone back to the dentist, and for one of the last times as well. I think the next time I go, from what he told me today, so they'll go ahead and order my retainers, and then I'll obviously go just to make sure they fit and get some pictures, and I will be on my way. So there's a finish line in sight, which has been insane because actually I'm gonna pull up exactly when I started this journey. Did you hear that? Oh my god, there's someone in my garden. There is someone in my garden. There is someone in my garden. I want to be sick. Hello, are you busy? I just wanted some comfort on the phone. I'm 100% there was someone downside of our house. Panic over. If there was someone there, there was someone there. The lights were on, they're staying on until Kyle gets home. I just don't know what that noise was, and then coincidentally there was a shadow. I might check the CCTV and just, I'm sure there was nothing there. Anyway, I was in the middle of a hunt to find out when I started my Invisalign, and I'm really struggling to find where it was. Here we go. So my attachment's on here. So I think it was around August time because attachments are on there. I'm gonna say beginning of August. So it's been 16 months. Time has flown since I started that, and I wouldn't go back. I can't even begin to say how happy I am with my teeth, and I'm not in focus, and how glad I am that I did it, because looking back I didn't realise how bad my teeth were. Yeah, hands up, they could be worse, but for me, looking back, my bottom teeth were even like, my focus was mainly on this tooth here because it was so tucked behind my big tooth. I'll put a picture here. But looking back and also looking at my scans that my dentist did and all the pictures of my teeth before, my bottom row were actually, teeth were kind of just overlapping each other a bit. Not crazy, but enough to make a difference. And I'll also put my bottom teeth on the screen. But I'm just so happy with them. I absolutely love my teeth now. There we go, teeth ramble over. I am gonna finish this vlogmas here, and I'm gonna thank you very much if you've watched the end. Thank you for your new viewer, thank you if you're an old viewer, thank you if you're following along on my vlogmas. It is not like many other YouTubers, I don't think. It's very non-festive, I guess you could say. I haven't got many festive activities planned in each day, but it is what it is, and I like doing it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.